welcome back to another video for Panda Boo Designs. My name is Brenda Kay and I am the owner of Panda Boo Designs Planner Shop on Etsy, and this is the second time I am filming this. I started filming today's video, and my camera died, my battery died, so I switched the batteries, and as I was reviewing footage to pick up where I left off, I accidentally deleted some of it. So yeah, I thought I'd start over. What I am doing is, what I'm working on is a series of videos, hopefully a month-long series of videos, showing how I plan every day and how I plan my week and how I use my planners. So I'm only committing to a week at a time. If we get into a good rhythm and we can keep this going, then we'll take it for another week. But yeah, I just wanted to do this and wanted to make sure that we can actually commit to it. So we're taking it a week at a time. The plan is so today is Sunday, January 21st. Yes. So today I'm setting up my planners. You will see this video on Monday, and that's how it's gonna go. You'll see, so tomorrow, Monday, I'll film the video you'll see on Tuesday. So it'll be a day behind, but that's what's gonna work for us, I think. If we can work it so that the videos can go up same day, then we'll do that. But I think next day is probably going to be easiest with our schedules. So, like I said, I had already started filming this, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what I have done so far, and then we'll just pick up from there. So, I am using a color layout inspiration from the Quirky Heart Digest. So this week's inspiration is jewel tones, and she chose color. She challenges us to use a certain color palette with inspiration from precious gems like turquoise, sapphire, and ruby. So I have the colors here. I pulled some different washies. What I am using this week is this one here and this one here mostly. I do have these other two skinny washies pulled to the side in case I decide I want to use them. But I think these two really fit with the whole jewel tone, crown jewel theme that's going on this week. So I've already pulled the pens and markers and pencils I'm going to use. So here are my gray tones. This is a really old dual brush pen art performance that my sister had given me as some of them. So I have a couple of those, but a watercolor pencil. This is Erin Condren dual point marker. For the turquoise color, I have these two, so another dual point marker and a watercolor pencil. For the navy, I just have this brush pen. This is a watercolor brush pen, a dual point marker from Michael's Artist Loft series. And then for the, and I do have a watercolor pencil for that. And then for the raspberry color, I have another Erin Condren marker and another watercolor pencil. I do have a silver gel pen if I decide I want it for a little sparkle. And I do have my watercolor palette from Michael's Artist Loft watercolor palette, which I actually have already used in the first version of this video. So I'll show you what I have going on. So I started out with my personal planner. So this is my personal planner. I've done a walkthrough video, not a walkthrough this specifically, but a planner update that should have just posted yesterday for you guys, so you can go check that out. But so all I did in here was start setting up tomorrow. So what I like to do is put in watercolor. This is a Moleskine. It watercolors very well. I go back to my goals for the month. The main thing I'm working on right now is Anne's birthday party for this weekend. And I just pull from, which I don't have much in here, but I pull from anything that I have written out. So I will go in and pull a couple things from my home declutter, and I'll put them in here on tomorrow morning. So the morning of, that's when I sit down. So the night before I'll go in and put in the date and the day, and then my top things that I want to do to take care of me, because it's my top priority. And in the morning I'll put in the weather, I'll pick a quote for the day, and then I'll start filling in how my day is going to go, what we're going to eat and all that kind of stuff. So I do have my meal plan here. And yeah, I'm not gonna watercolor ahead. We'll do that as, you know, we need it. Because I find if I go too far ahead, then I don't keep up with it. And yeah, it's best for me to do it a little bit at a time. So then I go to my, this is my At a Glance planner, and I look at my month. The monthly view is pretty messy, and I just kind of jot things in. So this week I do have a class Monday night that I would like to go to if I can swing it. Erin is actually working Monday night, so I may not go, I may wait. There is a class on Wednesday night that I don't have marked in here because I'm not going to go. I have to see if it's okay that I missed the first class. It's another class at church. But it's Ian's 16th birthday, so I really don't want to. I want to be home because we're going to have dinner and special dinner and all that. So Friday there is a planner class. It's also our feast day for our parish. So I have to double check the times and see if we can go to both. Saturday, one of my best friends got married a couple months ago and she's having her reception. And then Sunday we are doing Ian's birthday party, so I have a lot to do for that this week. And then go to the weekly view. And I watercolored the week because I like the way that looks. Here's the last couple weeks. And I just put in things for appointments that we have going on that I know of. And here's where I also make a note about, like this one, I need to talk to the kids about Mardi Gras and the Lent schedule because it's coming up in a couple weeks. It starts, so we need to make sure we're all on the same page, and if they need to talk to their dad about switching days or anything, then we have it already talked about. But this is where I make notes for anything that is specific I need to do ahead of time, more than the day of that I put in my my January book, my monthly book. So so I know, you know, things like make sure I talk to the kids, and if it goes beyond this week, I'll put in a sticky note and do that. So this is my messy planner. I carry this with me everywhere. It is my wallet. Like, this is my planner. This is my life in this book so far. Of course, that always is subject to change based on how schedules are and how busy we are. So that is pretty much set up for the week, and I will show you guys a little bit of that every day as we go. And then the next thing I do is I go into my goal setter happy planner, and this is an hourly. I like this because then I get a full overview of my week, and I can kind of plug things in and condense things. And this is my pretty planning. This is where I get really like stickers, and this is what will show up on Instagram and in planner groups. So I try to make this one put a little more thought into like what stickers I'm going to use and washi and things. So the only thing I did was I put some washi down at the bottom here just for the bottom of the flags because I like the way that looks. Put the checklist down. The 3 dots that come on here are not enough. Usually a little bit more I need to track for the day, especially since I do some work checklist tracking in here and things like that. So having the extra checklists. These came out of the Happy Planner seasonal book, this sticker book. And I like that there's only 6, so it makes me not be able to put in one on Sunday, which is good because Sunday I really try not to have a lot going on. I will put in a couple things down here as the day, Sunday gets closer, because there'll be some time-sensitive things for Ian's party, which starts at 4, that I'll need to mark in. But other than that, I don't put a to-do list. Really working on not putting a to-do list on Sunday so I can take the day off. The only thing I might do is like today is a Sunday and I'm filming, but it's not work. This is fun. So I just put a quote box from the Faith book, and it says there are many beautiful reasons to be happy, which I thought was appropriate for Ian's birthday day. So now we just need to plug in time-sensitive items. So the only thing I have going on, let's see, we'll do this one half of the week at a time. And I am going to actually fill this in, I think, with the navy marker because I think that's going to look really nice. Kind of went back and forth between the navy marker and the gray marker, but I think the navy's going to look really nice. So Monday night I potentially have C2, but I'm going to go ahead and write it in. So I download every week the bulletin for the parish. Let's see what the theme is this week. Culture of life is the lesson. And this is just like continuing education. So deeper teachings and understandings into what the church teaches and what we believe as Catholics. So I love to learn, so I like to go to things like that. So, and then the rest of the week, the other thing we have going on is the feast day, which is on Friday. They're doing a feast night, which will be fun. And that is from 4 to 9 p.m. The other thing I have to look at is the schedule for the Michael's planner class, because I kind of wanted to go to that too, but we'll take a look at that in a minute. I'm not going to go to this, but Wednesday is the class that I want to go to. I don't even know what to call it because the name is way too long. I'm just going to call it the support group. And this is a class on divorce. I am divorced. I got divorced before I became Catholic, and but I thought it'd be good to go take the class and just do some work around that and healing, more healing. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then the parish feast night starts at 4, but Michael's is also having their planner night. So I want to take a look at that. So I'm pulling that up on my phone. Okay, so Friday, the parish feast night starts at 4. So that goes from 4 to 9. So I'm gonna do a little. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll use washi. And then Michael's is at 6:30. So depending on everybody's schedule, we might be able to do both. Okay, and then Saturday, I'm going to look this up. Okay, so their reception is from 4 to 8. Oh, I just realized that there is a Mom's Night Out here, so I am actually going to, I have Mom's Night Out stickers that I made in my previous shop, but I'm going to use them. I need to make some new ones that are printable for a new shop, but I'm going to use these. So let's see what color. I think I might go with the raspberry. Dessert night, so that'll be fun. Hopefully I can get to go to that. Okay, and then Sunday is Ian's birthday party, and that will be from 4 to 8 as well. Okay, so there's that, and then this is kind of my only complaint with this layout so far, is that it doesn't go late enough in the day. I'm actually going to leave that like that. I was going to fill in the sidebar, but I really don't know how I want to use it in this planner. So we're just going to leave that the way it is, and I do want to put in a birthday balloon or something on Wednesday for his actual birthday. This will work, and it's in the right colors too. Okay. We're gonna put it down here, and we're gonna write in birthday dinner. So there is that one. We'll put that one back in, and I think the only other one that we're gonna set up today is the Big Happy Planner, which is my family planner, and we're just going to stick a couple of things in there. We're not going to put a whole bunch in it, but a couple things I need to add to that as well, and then we'll be done for the day. This usually doesn't take me this long, but it takes me a little bit longer because I am talking about everything right now. So, okay. So this does not get a whole heck of a lot of decoration. The main things I like to do are mark when the kids are going to be home. So we'll mark off Monday and Tuesday because the big kids won't be home. So I like to do that, so just so I know, even though I know, but it helps me to know. And then we'll just mark in some appointments and put some things on the sidebar. Most of this just kind of gets filled out day to day, so we'll be doing that throughout this whole thing. So I'm going to use these are my Queenly collection from my old shop. They may be making a comeback, we'll see, because these labels are really convenient to have, and they're in the right colors, pretty much. Okay, so Monday, the top is for appointments, the middle is for food prep, and the bottom is for cleaning. And down here is if I have any other notes, but Monday evening is that class, and this being the big Erin Condren, I just kind of try to center it in the box. Tuesday, there isn't anything. Wednesday. Okay, then Thursday is the mom's night out, and I think for this one I'm going to go ahead and use gray for this week since I already, or for this view, since I already used the, what am I calling it? The raspberry color for the hourly planner. So we'll put that in there. Friday night is both the parish feast night and the planning with Michael's. So I'll put both of those there. Saturday is the reception, and then Sunday is Ian's party. So that is basically it for that. Let's pick a quote for the upper corner. I don't like to put a bunch of stickers in here because I don't want to bulk it up too much, but it's a good way to use up some of these. If you believe it, you can achieve it, and that'll be good because, as you can tell from my appointments, it's going to be a busy week. Okay, and then I do have some habit tracker bars I'm going to put on the side just for those daily to-do things, and I'm going to use the whole strip. I may not fill them all out, but there may be plenty of things I need to put they'll be for things like Kayla's meds, Reese's vitamins when Reese gets a bath, scoop in the cat box, those kinds of things. So I will make note of all that there. And that's pretty much the setup for this week. I do have dots somewhere around here in the same color scheme that I will use for any, I'll just keep them in here. And then for anything that comes up that I need to make like a little checklist, I will put the dot down so I can check it off instead of having to write the little squares like I did there. So that is pretty much it for the setup for the week. I'm not gonna do much with, well, let's take a look at my faith planner. Because I do have the new faith stickers, so maybe we'll do something in here. Oh, I know what I could put in here. I need to put in my Bible reading for the day. Okay, so that gives me something to read each day and kind of a focus for the day. I think the stickers I'm just going to kind of put in each day as I feel I need to, or as I feel led. I don't think I'm really going to put them in each, like, ahead of time until I figure out how this is going to go. So yeah, we're gonna leave that as it is, and that's it for the setup for the week, and I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow with the next video.